Deadendhiphop conversations.
Like sit down,
Deadendhiphop conversations. We're here with Night Wonder. What's good, homie?
Peace to the age.
Deadendhiphop.
1 2 1 2, you know what it is. It's your man Skyzoo, Skyzoo, live from the borough. We here at Stankonia Studios, ATL, tuned in to Deadendhiphop. You know what it is, man. It's all hip hop, all day. Now they're getting it in Deadendhiphop. Let's do it.
Is there anything else we have, coming up from 2012?
A lot of touring, shows. We still pushing Great Debater just because of how big the impact was and the people that latched on to it. So there's no need to cut the legs on it. We shooting more videos. We just dropped Written in the Drums. Could have struck the Lotto videos coming out. We still shooting more vids off it. But really the touring, traveling and giving the people the chance to see the music like we spoke about. Letting people see it when I'm on stage and just bringing the music to life. And in this album, man, it's really about this Dream Deferred and just what I want to do with this album and the way I'm going to put it together is really just going to be something, unheard, man. It's really going to be something next level. I see it and I guess it's the feeling that if I had to compare it to anybody's feeling, not comparing the music or the album, but just the feeling behind it and the passion behind it, I would say like how Ye felt about Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy, just, where he wanted to go and how anal he was about it. Like, I just want this to be this, and I see it, and I'm not stopping until it's that. That's kind of how I feel with this album. You know what I mean? Like, I know what I want to do. I'm hearing records. I'm switching beats every day. I'm hearing beats like, yeah, that's it. And then I'm like, you know what? That's not it. That's not it. Nah, I'm going to let that go every day.
You got a lot of work. A lot of work.
Yeah.
Are you one of those dudes that's just like, are you just constantly writing, like just always writing, like you just got notebooks stacked up full of writing?
You know
or
what?
do you just like focus on the project and
Right.
just knock it out like?
I go on a certain project and I record for it, and that's it. I always say, God forbid, the day that I'm not here, there's no Pac type of, history that's going to happen. It's not going to be like, we got enough music to make 10 Skyzoo albums. Like, that music doesn't exist. Like, I remember reading a story about Big, and Biggie was like, when I record and that's it. Like, I don't record. If it's 15 joints on the album, I didn't record 25 and kept the best 15. I recorded 15. And I'm kind of the same way. Like, 16 joints on Great Debater, we recorded 16 records and that was it. Like, everything made the cut. You know what I mean? Like, there's no leftover music. There's no stuff that didn't make it, or, we had this laying around. I don't, Pac would record all day, every day, 10 songs in a day and just go and go and go and mix it later. And Big was more of, this is the project, I bet. I got some ideas for this, and keep it rolling, and that was it. And when he was done, he was done. And I'm kind of like that. So me having, a lot of work and a extensive catalog just comes from how many projects I've done. You know what I mean? Not really in the sense of just writing all day and then doing it later. I write everything on the spot. You know what I mean? I don't write at the crib. I don't write on the plane or at the airport or nothing like that. Nah, not at all.
So you in the studio, like,
it's just like this. If I'm sitting in here, man, and the beat is on, I start writing, knock it out. When
it becomes more natural for you?
Absolutely, man, because I feel like, if I'm working on a record, if I'm writing whatever emotions or whatever adrenaline or whatever it is that I'm writing with at that moment, I want to get that out right away. I don't want to have to bottle up that adrenaline and that emotion and however I was feeling when I wrote it. I'm like, yeah, this is crazy. I don't want to have to hold that for 2 days and then go to the studio and try to recreate that energy. Like, I want that shit to just fly, you know what I mean? So I'd rather just wait, and not touch nothing until I get to the studio. Even if I get beats, I listen to beats at the crib and be like, that beat is crazy, I'm definitely rocking it. But I won't touch it until I get to the studio, and then I'll upload it, put it together, and then I'll sit there and start going, you know what I mean? So everything is written on the spot.
Let me take you through that penny series freestyle joint.
With
that
those,
Black Milk, that is like one of my maybe top 6 favorite Black Milk beats.
That beat is retarded. Yeah, I was with Black last week and we was talking about it, man. I was like, that beat, man. And he was like, I just did that to do it. I was like, that beat is retarded. But with the Penny series, man, I was doing those like they was dropping every Thursday. I was writing and recording them Wednesday night.
Oh, word?
Wow.
Yeah, like I
so
was
you just kind of made like a mixtape just to release it?
Yeah, I was doing them as they were coming, like pretty much. It started with the Otis joint. Mm-hmm. I literally woke up one day and the Otis beat was in my head. Mm-hmm. And I was like, that's a sign, I need to do this today. So I went online, got the beat, went to Illmind crib, and he was like, yo, what we doing today? I put the flash drive in, and he was like, yeah, we doing that? I was like, yeah. He was like, oh, dude, go.
Yeah.
So he was like, I'm gonna walk out the room, close the door. The Penny series was just dumbing out. It was like, yo, let's just dumb out and just throw these frisbees as high as we can. And whoever catch them, cool. Whoever don't, they'll catch them in a couple years. And let's just dumb out. You know, and that's what that really was about. Like, yo, don't get it twisted. I could dumb out at any given. You know what I mean? So that's what it was really about.
It actually took you 3 days to record that?
Yeah, man. We wrote and recorded the whole thing in 3 days.
3 days.
Yeah.
My favorite joint there is the Bodega, by the way.
Oh, appreciate it. That was my favorite joint too, man.
That was.
I think he said he played it like 40 times in his car or something like that when we did it.
I love that joint. Why you didn't put So Close on there? I think that was on your Corner Store Classic one, but
no, that came out. Yeah, So Close was on the Corner Store Classic like remix joint on iTunes. Yeah. He had gave me that beat, man, but I did that later. Like, I wound up doing that after Cloud9 was already out. But it was in the same vibe, like the beat.
Yeah,
it was the same fold. So
yeah, been in there, like,
yeah, I got that beat later on. Yeah.
That joint was crazy when I was like,
good
you should put that on Cloud9.
Yeah, good looking.
That was a Knife Wonder joint, so I like, you should put that one on there too.
Damn, you know everything.
I'm a fan of Skyzoo.
What about that one you did in your basement?
Yeah, I know people had a question. People like,
yeah, that's what's up.
he got about 2 terabytes of storage.
They give me hand jokes.
Man, so B had it all, man. You know me, I'm gonna talk sports, so.
Oh, yeah.
All right, so I know you're like a real confident MC, right? Like, who is that dude that you would be a little bit nervous to get in the booth with? Like, were you like, oh shit, I'm about to do a track with so and so, man. I gotta make sure my verse is on point.
I can't say I would be nervous, but somebody where I know it would be something kind of like the Kobe to the LeBron or something like that. I would definitely say Lupe. I'm a big Lupe fan. Yeah. I think Lou is out of here. I'm a big Lupe fan. So like, and as he is with me, you know, we homies. You know, I mean, he's brought me out on stage before, and we freestyled the crowd together and with the bands and bugged out or whatever. Lou gets busy. Like, from a writer standpoint, Lou gets busy. So I would say like him, you know, Pusha Death. He's another supporter of mine as well. Pusha really gets busy. I'm about the pen game, man. So anybody who got that serious pen game, you know, there's a lot of other MCs. But yeah, I wouldn't say nervous type thing, but just somebody where I know, you know, it's gonna be a bar fest.
If you look at hip hop now, you know, compared to where it was back then, like, what are your thoughts on the state of hip hop right now?
I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at hip hop right now. I feel like there was a time where it was like, okay, this is what's on the radio, this is what's on TV, good or bad, because, you know, everything on the radio and TV isn't bad. You know, a lot of dope stuff on the radio, dope stuff on the TV. There was a time where it was like, okay, if you don't like it, too bad. It is what it is. But with the blogs and the internet and even sites like what y'all got is where you can go find other hip-hop, you know what I mean, and find stuff that's not on the radio, not on TV. And those artists can become big artists with, you know, major followings and cult-like followings, you know what I mean? And like myself, I'm a beneficiary of that. You know, I'm someone who's not on the radio all day at the moment or on TV all day at the moment, but I have a fan base following where they download everything, they grab everything, they know everything word for word, and you know what I mean? Like, they're just on it. You know, they come out to the shows, it's packed out. So the impact is there, and being able to touch the people is there. So what it means is that there's other ways to get music. You know what I mean? You don't have to only rely on A and B, i.e. radio and TV. You can go on it. You can never turn the radio on, the TV on, and your iPod could be loaded. You know what I'm saying? With, you know, new artists and, you know, up-and-comers and artists that have just really built the lane in the blog world, on the internet world, and that wasn't a reality back in the day. So I think with that being said, hip-hop is in a dope place. You know, we still got a long way to go. There's still other places that we got to get back to what it was. Not even the music. I'm not really about old school and vintage and the real hip-hop, quote-unquote. Just about the balance. You know what I mean? I'm more so just about the balance. Like, you know, I have no problem with Young Money and all that on the radio. Like, they got dope jams. You know what I mean? Like, Drake, Wayne, like, they get busy. But at the same time, if you have that and then you have something else that balances it out, then it's what it is. And that's what it used to be back in the day.
You mentioned a few minutes ago that you definitely about that pen game. So lyrics, I mean, lyrics means a lot to you, right?
Absolutely, yeah, absolutely.
Because there are a lot of MCs out there that's lyrically just kind of really don't bring it. I mean, what are your thoughts on that? Like their place in the game.
There's room for everybody, and I feel like everybody can't be that. You know what I'm saying? Everybody can't be Ray Allen. Everybody can't be Braun. People gotta have different, facets to their game. You got people in the league who average 10 points, but they average, 18 rebounds, 4 blocks, 5 blocks. They're important to that team. The Knicks need somebody like that right now. You know what I mean? So they're important to the team and to the game, no matter what it is. So everybody can't be a lyrical monster. You got people who their bar game is cool, but their hook game is retarded. You know what I mean? Or they flow is stupid. They ride on the beat crazy. Everybody can't be bars 100%. You know what I mean? Because then it gets stagnant. The game sounds the same. You got to have that mix up. You know what I mean? So there's nothing wrong with everybody not being super nice. Not at all. I think you just got to be bringing something to the table that's worthwhile.
Are you kind of picky about who you'll jump on the track with? So like say if like a Krayshawn or a Lil B hits you up and just like, hey, Skyzoo, I want you to jump on this real quick.
I'm definitely, I'm definitely picky, but not in the sense of, they're not amazingly nice, so I'm not doing it. Right. I'm picky in the sense of what I like. You know what I mean? Right. So if Lil B approached me and the joint is crazy, I'm gonna do it. It's about me at the end of the day. You know what I mean? It's not really in the sense of, he's not representing lyricism or whatever. Like, nah, it's not about that at all. It's about, I like the joint, so I'm gonna jump on it.
Is there a certain sound that you listen for when it comes to selecting beats?
Pocket. You gotta have a pocket in it. I think that's why I'm such a Dilla fan, because the pocket is in there. It's the same thing Black has. It's the same thing that Kanye has and Pete Rock has, and same thing even Pharrell has. You know what I mean? Like the pocket. I like being able to just swing in it. I don't like it being. But I like. You know what I'm saying? Like the swing is there, and I could just have a field day with the flows and just go in and out of the pocket. Like I'm all about that. Yeah. As far as the sound, it could be whatever. It could be synths, it could be sample, non-sample, with 808, whatever it is. But I just like that good pocket where I could just, bet I could weave all through that. You know what I mean? And it's like jumping in. Like I kind of see it like jumping rope. Like bet. Like I could jump right in that and just go. Like that's kind of what I see when I hear the beat. I see beats, man. It's weird. Like I'll hear the music and kind of see it. And see where to go in at and just close my eyes and see where everything lays. And if it's a beat I'm going to definitely use, I'll listen to the beat for a while before I even write to it, because I'm just trying to figure out where all the pockets are. Nah, not at all. I was nah, it's all good. It's all good. Nah, not at all. We was together for a time. Like that part is true.
Yeah.
This story get twisted up and all that. Right. We was together for a while. Like that we was a situation, an item and all that. But we never was married. Never got married, and it didn't happen. She doing whatever, I'm doing what I do, and it is what it is. We're not together or nothing like that at all no more. But we were together a while ago, a couple years ago and all that. Yeah.
I follow baseball, man. So
all good. Yeah, all
so
good.
I was like,
and it's good because
like,
people still think, people assume, people saw me at the game, and you can go on YouTube and type his name in, and I'm in the stands, and I'm in the suite with the fam and all that. So it makes sense for people to wonder or whatever. You Google my name, it comes up, so it makes sense. But nah, we haven't been together for a long time. It's completely deaded and all that. So
Knicks gonna make the playoffs?
Yeah, blue and orange, everything.
Top
Clearly
five?
what I'm repping.
You think they're gonna be like in the top 4, top 5 this year in the East?
Of the East, yeah. Not the league, but of the East. I can say that, yeah. Of the East. You got what? We're gonna say Boston, say Chicago, Miami for sure.
I think Chicago gonna be 1 seed this year.
1 seed?
I don't know, because ain't nothing really changed from last year.
Yeah. With the free agency, they gotta start.
Yeah.
They gotta get the free agency
Still
popping
though.
up.
Yeah.
If they get them
I
a
don't
2
know.
guard, they're gonna be dangerous.
Yeah. I mean that's what it may come down to. But I mean, who playing the 2 right now? Ronnie Brewer over there. Luau Dang at the 3. Luau Dang is nice.
But they started Keith Bogans.
Oh, that's right.
Defense.
Bogans is
defense.
Bogans is alright. Bogans
Oh,
get busy.
But I'm
That's
saying
the
he can't get his own shot. Because
But-
we all saw what happened when LeBron said, "Yo, I'm gonna guard D Rose."
Right.
What happened? Nobody else could do nothing.
Yeah. And that's what I'm saying. Like, they didn't really make no changes. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. They definitely gonna be top 5. But I don't know if they gonna get that 1. You know
They
what I
might
mean?
get that
Yo,
one.
Miami gonna get the 1.
Yeah.
You think Miami gonna get it?
Yeah. The fact that they did what they did that quick, It just shows you like,
So you think they're gonna be scary this year?
yeah,
Like,
I guess they
what?
won 50 games out of the
Yeah.
66.
And it's 66. Oh, that's
they're gonna
that's done.
said,
Yeah,
it's gonna be crazy.
that's done. Yeah, because you gotta look. These guys, they you know, they had however many games to play, and they weren't, you know, they weren't in sync, but they're best friends.